All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 Underwater Rugby World Championship Men's Finals. And this is surely going to be one hell of a fantastic game between Colombia, the standing world champion, versus Germany. Germany, their competitor to take the title away. They have tied in groups. Those teams have played so well throughout the entire tournament. We've really seen a strong showing from Germany. We've seen a really strong showing from Colombia. So we will be most excited what those two teams can bring. We've seen a very mixed roster from the Germans. A lot of young players, a lot of older players, some veterans. Maybe it's the last chance for some of them for a world's title, and then we have the Colombian team, which are so good over the last 80 years. The team mostly consistent of Orca players. So we'll see what those teams can bring in this world's finals. All right, 30 seconds to go. Players preparing. The coaches for the German team, William Nia and Marcel Moring. Coach for the Colombian team, a player, Samuel Jose Gaviria, number 11 for Colombia. So off we go. Good effort by Colombia, picking up the pace immediately, getting the ball, getting possession, and trying to go straight for the German basket. Coming in from the right, Colombia trying to attack the German goal. Players positioning on the basket. The Colombians trying to take up as much space as possible. Coming in again. And this World Championship has a little bit been under the shadow of who is able to beat Colombia. And if there is one team that can certainly do it, it's these Germans. So we'll see what they can bring. Colombia so strong over the last years. Won the medal in Graz, dethroning Norway. Tada, moving out for Germany. Lassenberger. Oh, and ball pass picked off. Kreisig though trying to get it back. Colombia so fast. And one certainty in this game is you do not want to allow any team, and especially not Colombia, to have space to swim. You want to lock the ball up as soon as possible. And there we can see how fast those Colombians pick up the pace. Coming in. Holy, yeah. I might have jinxed it. Holy. That's the speed of the Colombians. 2 minutes, not even played. And Hector Escobar, I think who was already scored in Graz against Norway, doing it again in a very similar fashion. You do not underestimate the speed of Colombia. You lock up the ball, you do not give them breathing room. And now Germany behind, one score. No team so far has been able to really come back in a tight game from a deficit. Colombia, the only team that came back from a deficit against Germany and tied with Germany in the group phase. And this done by penalty. So we will see what this German team can bring to the table. Can they equalize? So risky for them now. The score in this big pool. Such an incredible advantage. Pipa. We can see Colombia. Steady defense by them. Lange waiting. Good pass to the back. Bit broken up. Forwards in position. Called by the ref. Attacking the equipment, and it's the ball for Colombia.
Just popped back in after a quick celebration with the Aussie girls. 1-0 Colombia. We did hear the Colombian fans cheering very loudly.
There's a huge Colombian crowd in the pool here. Escobar performing the free throw for Colombia. Just a quick pass backwards, and now Germany has to get this ball back. And it's so difficult in a big pool like this. A team can just play so far back. And certainly a team like Colombia, they can explode onto your basket. And now Germany, see how much movement is doing. Very well done. Moving forward, Colombia tightening up the spaces so well against those Germans.
Colombia playing very defensively here.
Back
just
in
able to
possession.
punch the ball out.
Diaz. Now Colombia advancing again, and there we have a player swimming forward, Castellon.
Oh, big moves here.
Such a crazy start to this game. Colombia scoring on a huge punch. Good effort. Can the ball be moved? Defender. Schottmüller for Germany trying to get the ball. Franco also going for it. Going at each other. Meskes for Germany. It's been so huge this entire tournament for this team. Pipa back and forth.
Nice
Tada.
passes there.
See big guys going at each other. Nick Tada, Juan Verde. Pass between two players. Provard. So little space. Meskes. Pipa. You can Germany rotating forward, whereas Colombia, they going forward, sprinting as soon as they get the ball. Colombia certainly playing a bit of a more of a, let's call it, Molde style of game that Samuel got brought to them after his exchange here in Europe, playing for Molde. Can see a lot of similarities. Krajcik trying to get in, defense steady for Colombia. Pipa, now Germans reading. Tada, the captain. Such an incredible.
Big strong
good effort.
attack
Can
here.
Meskes bring it in? Colombia sweeping in from the side. Tada still at the basket, trying to help out, picking up space, and we can see the standard play of them. One in the middle, trying to toss the ball back to the far off the goal. And again, you know, a fast break through the middle. And can they break through again? Yeah, we can see them bring again. Diaz coming in as well. Is there a defender at the back? Yes, Tada and Pipa clearing for Germany. And it's this big pool. If you have such strong swimmer, and everyone on the Colombian squad is such an incredibly strong swimmer. And you can see Colombia now having the advantage of being able to play so far back, so relaxed. Colombia
remains in possession of the ball. Germany looking to push out here. Really going to need to try and regain possession of this ball, not wanting to go into the first half 1-0. And I think Colombia will be pretty happy to keep things steady. Colombia making passes a little bit further from the basket. German forwards really trying to put the pressure on here. But Colombia looking pretty relaxed in this moment.
Being attacked by Mesquez. Ball still playable for the Colombians. Pipa moving in. 2 forwards away now. Player being on the far side of the basket. Let's see how incredibly well those Colombians can rotate the ball.
Who's been instrumental.
Good effort blocking the ball. Gaviria picking it up for Colombia. Gaviria passing back. No defender.
Remains there.
Cannot move it forward. You can see how physical this game is getting.
Yeah. And we can see it looks like a bit of an attack
Sebastian
on
Lange
there.
tried to get the ball, attack the player without the ball. Ooh, and forward needs to move up, doesn't have his exchange partner, he's waiting. Yeah. Smart by him. Has to go out. Colombia playing so calm, 7.5 minutes played. Laverde going in from the left, trying to go for the goalkeeper.
Ball plucked off by Germany.
Gassner trying to bring it back for the Germans.
Colombia coming in again.
Exchanging with Tara. Escobar, Hector Escobar, such an incredibly good player on the Colombian squad.
We see this from both teams, those quick passes around the basket.
Bit of open space behind the goalkeeper. He's trying to gain
He's
some.
looking for an opportunity to push out if Germany gain possession of the ball.
He wants to push out, but doesn't get the space to do so. Yeah, we can see Colombia just trying to cycle the ball amongst their players. They're playing the time down.
Yeah.
And they're just waiting for Germany to come out and score against them, and it's certainly something this big pool allows you to do very well, Gaviria.
Absolutely, just taking the ball one step back and doing some safe passes certainly count down the time here.
Yeah, and it's those needle sting attempts, going in, taking it back out, going in again. And you can see them trying to, the attack pattern of them waiting for the goalkeeper to exchange, waiting to have this little bit of an opening to just swim in straight onto the goalkeeper, just trying to punch the ball through, which has worked out for them in the finals against Norway, and now also in the finals against Germany's foreign. There you can see a player trying to exchange with the German goalkeeper.
Call from the referee.
Call by the ref.
Holding.
And it's against Colombia.
Oh, okay. So we have a German free throw here.
So we'll see what Germany can bring. Six minutes, and there's a white timeout.
Yeah,
so Germany,
I think that's what we expected.
They're taking a breather here.
And I'm sure they're going to put their 6 best attacking players in the water.
Most certainly.
Looking to make this 1-1. We can see what happens. We've seen in previous games what happens when players go into the second half, 1-0.
Let's see what the coaches can come up with. We see Philipp Kreisig actually giving a speech to his team, the captain from Krefeld, or the strongest players from Krefeld. He injured himself at the ankle. You can see it a couple of days or weeks before the tournament, and is still playing with ruptured tendons in his ankle. Such a strong player for them as well. One of their fastest swimmers if fully healthy, so it's surely a big loss. Still a very strong player, but a really big loss to them to lose his swimming speed.
Especially against a team like Colombia.
Yeah.
That certainly use that to their advantage and make players swim around the basket.
So we can see what Germany brings.
Less than 6 minutes left.
Germany coming forward, and we can see a player immediately going for the Colombian basket. Colombia, though, having somebody behind who has not as precise. Yeah, the Germans tried to force Colombia back to their own goal, but Colombia, 2 players, 3 players available, tightening up the spaces so much. Mezquez pass,
Oof.
bit of into 2 Colombian players, and
Yeah,
I can see
still
Tada.
manages to hang on to it.
Lucas Tada is such an insanely good player for the Germans. I think there are barely any players who can hold on to a ball like him.
Yeah.
It's so incredible playing 1 versus 3 and still coming out on top.
Absolutely.
And it's those players that drag up a team an extra level during such a tournament if they show up. Mezquez, very strong attack by Colombia. Forward, getting the ball out. You can see this heavy movements by him. Hector Escobar again for Colombia, coming up huge, bringing the ball back, and now
to make another attack
fast
on the
break.
goal.
Driver coming in, 2 players.
Oh, and a
pass
pass
behind the
backwards, big
defender.
push on the goalie.
So well read by the defenders of Germany.
Still possession
yet
hung
again
on to
coming
by
in.
Colombia. Oh, and pass
Broken
intercepted.
up, ball intercepted, but still picked up by Gaviria, and I think there's a holding penalty
by the referee.
Called against player. We'll see. Yeah, it should be a holding penalty here, and back to the middle of the pool it is, and we see Colombia so dangerous immediately as soon as they regain the ball. And now moving forward, Germany trying to equalize. And we've seen them do it before in this tournament. They scored first against Colombia with the same principles they shown before. 3 players at the basket, 1 coming in from the left, 1 in the middle and 1 on the right, but the middle and the right player are not here. Krasik, the ball being taken away by Colombia. See the ball handling of those guys, so good. Left hand to the right hand, back and forth. Passenberger, Tada, passed away. Is he the second defender?
Yeah.
Krasik, good effort by him, breaking them up. Krasik. Moving up, Philipp Krasik, the defender, coming in to the rescue for Germany. Stopping the play from Colombia, 3.5 minutes to go. Forward. Moving forward. Pieper. Tada.
Oh. German player being attacked by multiple Colombian players.
Yeah, I think there's a call
from the referee.
I think there's to call against Colombia, roughing the German. Forward, picking it up. You can see the Colombian placing himself on the wall, trying to push himself off as soon as the free throw starts. 1 behind the pass. Treiber moving in for Germany, coming in from the left. Gaviria in between. People waiting in the corner. Mezquez. Schottmiller trying to get a hold on to Londono, but Gaviria, Pieper, Diaz. 1 player against 3, but still tightening up space. Mezquez and Diaz still coming in from behind, helping out.
Someone in there for Germany.
Going back and forth. Oh, good pass, but nobody in the corner. Tada has it. Wow, what a strong attempt by Lucas Tada coming in.
Can he do
Can
it?
he come in
Pulled
from above?
the goalie
Ball onto the belly of the goalkeeper. Ball still being shot back and forth.
Hold on to it. Oh,
such a strong effort by Lucas Tada, but now the fast break for Colombia, moving on to the opposing side. Into the corner, we see Germany. Pieper catching up, trying to lock the ball up. Forward, 2 minutes to go in the first half. What an effort by Lucas Tada.
Wow.
Now Colombia coming in. Intense game.
Less than 2 minutes left in the first half. 1-0 to Colombia. Now in attacking possession.
Let's see.
What are we going to see here? Oh, it looks like Germany almost taking
Gassner had the ball for a moment, but you can see the German forwards fighting for the ball in the corner, but the defenders not really able to move out and help them because It's so dangerous for them to move out.
Such
to
heavy
be
waves of
to
attack.
be open. We can see Philipp Kreisig positioning themselves to push out into corner. Defenders necessary to help out in the field, in the middle of the pool.
Oh, and big pull away there
Good
by the German
effort by
player.
Meskes, helping him. Such a strong attack from one player from the left.
Oh, and Germany have the ball now. Can they make a strong counter-attack? Colombians waiting in the middle of the pool.
Kreisig, David Kreisig, the brother. David Kreisig, the younger brother of Philipp Kreisig. Kreisig, old one. Who's still pretty young. Pieper, 38 seconds to go. Lange and Pieper moving forward. Pass to the middle, picked up by Lange, back to Pieper. 30 seconds. Oh, coming in from behind. Noticed it.
Lange, another really strong player from Germany. Less than 30 seconds now.
20 seconds to go, and Germany has one last push.
Can they do it?
Tada going in. Oh, Gaviria moving in on Tada. Tada, ball to the middle. Gassner locked up by the defender. 9 seconds to go. Can Gassner do it? We've seen him coming. 5 seconds to go.
We need to see another wave here.
Kreisig.
Can they do it?
There's the ball broken
snatched
up.
Away.
First half
Wow.
over Colombia versus Germany.
Wow.
What an intense game. What an intense game between the two teams. The incredibly early score by the Colombians. Fast break by Hector Escobar, who is so incredibly fast. Just punching the ball through behind the goalkeeper. The defender goalkeeper not even getting into position properly. Surely heavily underestimating the speed of the Colombians in such a big pool. And this first score, such a huge opening for Colombia now to play down the time.
Huge advantage. And we've seen a lot of these finals games kind of being very low scoring.
Yeah, we have 1,560 viewers in the chat and on YouTube. So we've seen some more in the stands. We see the teams. A lot of Colombians on the left. A lot of Europeans on the right.
Certainly a heavy showing of Colombian nationals in multiple teams in this World Championship.
Yeah, and especially this championship after Graz, where Colombia had such an incredible showing. I think it's pretty much a game of who can beat Colombia at the moment.
Yeah.
And it will be most likely for the years to come, as well as we know that their youth players are really good as well. I think Samuel told me in the Champions Cup he had about 60 players to choose from for the national team.
And chose all Orcas players?
A lot of them, certainly, yes. One of the biggest advantages for the Colombians is that this squad here that we can see is mostly consisting of players from of the Orcas club from Medellin. And they have been playing together for such a long time now, and it's really tough for players from other teams to get into the Colombian national team. Some of them move to Medellin and play with them for a year or two, so that just so that they have a chance to get a spot on the squad. So a lot of dedication from all the players. Yeah, intense first half, and Germany really has to show up, but we've seen such good plays by them as well. And we certainly know, we have seen it, they have the capacity to score on this Colombian team. Hector. Lina Maria Escobar, who certainly is not related to Hector. Hector is an underwater rugby god. Yeah, but he certainly is one of the best players in the world at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw in their last game as well.
There's no doubt
absolutely essential for their team.
And he's been for such a long time consistently with his team with the Orcas. And it's so interesting to see the different styles when you see Colombians play. A lot of what they do brought over from Norway, this open play style, keep the ball going.
Yeah.
But they have kind of perfected it up to a level now where we can see them just handling the ball so well, and it's all due to their massive amount of practice that they bring and all the dedication. And what they lacked in strength during the early 2000s and mid-2000s, I would say, so around 2010, when Norway was still taking away the title, they now certainly have made up for over the last years, and they have beefed up.
And we could see them on their Instagram account doing lots of gym, even sort of leading up the days just before the tournament. Yeah. Certainly not the smaller Colombian squad that we saw of the 2015, 2017.
Yeah.
And even some really big players like Laverde, who's also been essential for his team in this World Championship. 30 seconds left of halftime, 1-0 Colombia, just snatching the lead early there in the first half.
We got 20 seconds to go in the halftime break. Refs are getting ready. Fans are getting ready in the stands.
We're ready in the commentating box.
We're so ready. We've got 45 minutes of underwater rugby left, unless there's overtime today, so...
Sounds like you're trying to jinx us. All right. Oh, so pretty evenly matched there, though.
We can see it was Vanos y Laverde going for the ball, and you can see...
Yeah, one of their biggest players and also one of their fastest.
You certainly don't have to be small and slim to be fast in underwater rugby.
Absolutely, and we saw that from Ivar from Norway as well.
Leg day every day.
Every day. Colombia doing what they do best, moving the ball around the basket, short, sharp passes. Germany really going to start pushing out here, I think.
See the goalkeeper, Lange, number 11, being up front, helping out. And his body's certainly watching him.
Looks like he's sleeping on the goal there, though. It won't be for much longer.
Tada moving down. The personal experience as a goalkeeper, if you see your body being all the way up front there for such a long time and you're staying on the basket, I mean, at the beginning of a halftime, it's fine, but if it's sometimes during the game, and you die on the basket, but you have to stay down there.
Yeah.
Good pick up by Gasner, though, and now Nick Tada trying to move the ball forward. Tada. Oh, good pick up by Colombia again.
Oh, and a bit of a punch there by the Colombian player.
Yeah.
And that should surely be a 2-minute penalty.
Was holding. You can see the ref on top.
Yeah. Yeah, punching there. 2-minute penalty for the player from Colombia.
All right.
Just to spice things up a little bit in the second half.
The first finalist in the sin bin for today. Who's our
player
man?
Number 7, it looks
Manuel
like.
Celis.
Who's still complaining a little bit as he walks over to the sin bin.
Welcome to the sin bin squad, my friend. And now this is certainly the best opportunity Germany will get. We can see the goalkeeper already going towards the Colombian goal to try and to force them back. See Samuel Gaviria being at the front, Mezquez moving forward. And Germany not the fastest team here at this competition, but their strength certainly is holding on to the ball.
Absolutely.
Well, classic. You can see the Colombian players pushing out from their own basket.
Push there.
Gaviria moving in. Staying down there even longer, helping out.
See a little pass under the back there. Can
yeah,
they make
good
it?
effort by them.
Big push now.
Red.
Trying to push onto the goalie. Oh,
superbly
read so
by the
well.
forward. Now there's a fast break. Classic. Onto the ball carrier. Pass being going down. Classic, the defender for Germany. Back.
Yeah, Germany surely going to want to recover this ball and not let it go past halfway.
Gasner and Mezquez going for Jorge Franco, but his movement's incredible. Diaz, Tada onto him, but dropping the ball out the front. Tada playing a bit of backpack. 41 seconds of power play, and We can see Colombia does know they just need to let the ball go round and round. Keeper trying to get the ball back. Germany opening up a bit. Ball dropped. Kreisig picking it up.
Germany in possession.
Moving in.
Moving over to the goal.
He's got a 2 versus 1.
Oh, and a sneaky pass.
He attempted. That's the German.
Oh, and then still another pass.
That's the German fake. Fake pass to the right, drawing it back and trying to go for themselves, but the defender read it.
7 seconds left to power
Weisenberger
play.
trying to come in from above, trying to screw the goalkeeper away. Ball to the right. I can see the amount of Colombians being underwater. Can the ball go back? Oh, moving it back into the defender's position.
And the power play.
Good
is
pass
over.
underneath
Big
the goalkeeper.
push there.
Tada still got it. Tada still
got the
going.
ball.
Oh, such a hard attack onto him. Weisenberger, now Colombia, 6 players in the water. Kreisig. Attacked by 2. Ball locked up, back into the corner. Going in, we see 2 players. Gaviria trying to push the German player away. Lange trying to force himself in. From off Weisenberger again to Lange, handling the ball
Pulling
in the
up
front.
on the defensive line.
Yet again, Diaz.
Oh, 2
Pipa.
players here now.
Good effort, bringing the ball
Quick
to the
passes.
corner. Oh, ball cannot be brought close enough to basket. Tada again for Germany.
Oh, still
He
holds
doesn't
on to
see
the
his
ball.
player behind him, waiting. Oh, such a good chance for Germany.
Oh, unfortunately, sometimes.
What a good chance for
That's what
Germany, and
happens
Tada
there.
not noticing Lange in the corner, but we see Germany. Kreisig losing the ball. Now Colombia will move out. They have been tested quite a bit now here in the defense by the Germans. Doing incredible. The ball pass forward. Gaviria. Tada. Nick Tada moving back and forth. Ooh, good effort by Germany, bringing the ball back, trying to get it back into their own hands.
Those ball skills, moving around their body is just something that Colombia does so well.
It's those plays like this little twist here to keep going and not be locked up by a player. Ten minutes to go in the men's finals.
Ball dropping down.
Dropping.
Collected by Colombia.
Mesquez. Trying to have a go at the ball carrier, passed upwards.
Oh,
And a good effort by
big
Gassner.
Pulled away.
Moving in, but the ball's still locked up. See how hard it is to take away the ball from those Colombians. Gaviria again, Gassner still going. And they just want to hold on to the ball now. You can see how much of a punch those Germans pack. But now, moving in,
Oh,
Londono.
strong attack there.
Pass to the left. Pass to the right again. Londono,
Push.
Tada underneath him. Can he bring the ball back down?
Oh.
Dropped. Classic in between. Oh, attack
he's
on the
still
goalkeeper
gonna go
forward.
for it.
Ball dropped.
Pass down,
Picked up
no
by
one
Mesquez.
there.
Gaviria. Big punch on the ball. Gets it out. Still going for Germany and moving in again. No defender there for a moment. And you can see how they try to attack the goalkeeper. No forward there to help them out. But
Goalkeeper just not budging at all
both
there.
attacking each other's head there.
Yeah.
You can see how rough this game is getting between those two teams.
Scrumming on the surface now. Colombia bringing the ball down.
Coming in again.
Attacking on the goalie.
Player waiting on the far.
Looking to pass over.
Up again.
Laverde.
Treiber. Oh, the ball.
Oh, the ball is
the ball.
just sitting on top of the player.
Oh, what a punch.
Still,
Still going. Schottmüller didn't see the ball. The ball punched left to the basket on the floor. Bounces nearly into the basket. 8 minutes to go.
Ball recovered by Germany.
Recovered by Germany. Has to move. They have to pass backwards.
Oh,
I
and
mean,
come
come
on,
on, that
man.
has to be called by the ref.
That's a huge attack on
Yeah.
the head there.
And certainly plays like this are so unnecessary, especially if you're such a strong team.
Absolutely.
And for as much and as well you play throughout the tournament, if you do something like this on purpose, other teams will hate you for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's this kind of unnecessary roughness that we have seen a little bit throughout the tournament from some teams and some players, and it's been under quite heavy critique, and also a bit of a call by the teams for those players to be sanctioned a bit more heavily for the
I think so.
Like this attack on the head was clearly on purpose.
Yes.
So this should be a 2-minute penalty.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you know, we want to see this sport move forward. We want to see it become professional. And if we see attacks like that on the head, dangerous attacks.
The refs are moving over.
Yeah.
All right. They might have checked the air for the other ref. They moved over so certainly.
But yeah, I think we need to see heavier sanctions on dangerous play like this.
I mean, just grabbing a player by the straps of his mask and shaking him up, honestly.
Yeah, these comments wouldn't have to be made if the
those comments
weren't
necessary
happening
if
in the
these
game.
things weren't happening. So
maybe a little note to the players of your respective teams.
And I think it's quite important for us commentators to point out that there is a standard of fairness in this game, and there are rules for a reason. And this is why we certainly are pointing out the unnecessity of those players.
Yeah, and it's because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
All
the
right,
risk of injury is so high.
Yeah. Germany now trying to move forward with the ball, but Colombia certainly putting it up. A big wall.
Forward being attacked by 2 Colombian players. Franco moving in. Franco, strong grip on the ball.
German player doing so well to hold on to it and manages to pass it down.
Pipa.
Can they make a quick break now?
Let's see, being watched.
Yeah,
watching
by.
like a shark.
Yeah.
And Pipa moving in.
Oh, and a
pass into the defender.
And now this also looks like choking. Good call by the referee. Yeah. And it will be a Colombian free throw.
With the ball, so ball back into the middle of the pool in the hands of Colombia. There's a bit of a difference between holding without a ball and gripping a player's head and shaking it. Especially the strength of those guys in the water, the amount of damage that can be done to a body part like the neck is insane. So
yeah, we've seen a lot of players have to retire early because of severe neck injuries, and it's just something that we just don't want to see.
The thing we are rooting for is fair play from all teams and avoiding unnecessary injuries. And certainly in a game, we can see how physically tough this game between those 2 teams is and how strong those players are.
And ball locked up again. Colombia doing an excellent job to slow down the play here, but Germany managing to regain possession of the ball. Colombia just so strong, forechecking, not even in the middle of the pool, sort of in their 3rd defense line.
Hard attack from Förschler onto the player. Hit the mask a little bit, trying to get to the ball. Oh, now he gripped the shirt. Yeah, just holding on to the shirt is not allowed.
And we have a call, looks like from the deck ref. Just so you know, my team's not even in the final, so I have absolutely no bias towards either of these teams. I think they're both doing a really great effort. White timeout here for Germany. 6 minutes left of the second half.
Let's see what they can bring. Will they be able to equalize, or will Colombia play the game down? 6 minutes to go. German coach giving them a bit of a pep talk. .23 seconds during the timeout. Bit of recovery for them. Free throw though against them. See the crowd behind in the stands. And we're back.
Free throw for Colombia. Oh, we can see them trying to push the ball forward. Heavy attack there by Germany. A beautiful pass underneath the belly of the German player.
Moving in. Diaz trying to go for the German basket. Bassenberger trying to lock him up. Has support from Sellis from behind. Sellis trying to bring the ball to the left. Gassner onto him. Good movements by Sellis. Good twist and the ball being back to the goal. Trying to bring it to the left.
Oh, unfortunately, just passed to the German
Strong
player.
effort by him. Good twisting move by Laverde, bringing the ball to the side.
Size, speed, and agility for player Laverde. Certainly one of the crucial members for the Colombian team. Ball locked up on the surface there.
You can see now the defenders, Tada, one of the defenders, moving out. So Germany has to take more risk now.
Colombia back in possession of the ball.
Pipa, now they, we can see them playing so far. They try to draw the Germans out away from the basket.
Oh, and player looks like he's caught up in the referee
post.
gear.
So
oh, beautiful punch away there.
And we can see it over and over again, the ball handling of the Colombians being so incredibly good. Passing the ball, that seemed like a rough attack from the player being the backpack on the Colombian, just pulling onto him. Ball dropping out, recovered.
Oh, and
Colombia still
goalie looking very empty there.
Germany's opening up now.
Coming Colombia, capitalize, Laverde.
Laverde moving in. Back and forth.
Oh, and another pass down to him. Just couldn't quite get that space on the left side of the goal there.
Classic.
Oh, holding without the ball, called by the referee. Colombian free throw. Another chance for Colombia to score another goal with less than 4 minutes left in the second half. And we can see here the girls team for Colombia also screaming on the side of the pool.
Yeah, we're getting ready for their finals as well against Norway. And potentially in about 4 minutes, it's their time to shine here at this competition.
Oh, we see a swarm of multiple players there and a call from the referee. Attack on the mask, Colombian free throw.
Yeah, we can see the game now becoming so incredibly physical, and also the Germans trying to get the ball out and relying so heavily on physicality, and it's those times in the game that are so dangerous for the players as well. So in Colombia, they are trying to play the time down. They will not give the ball back to Germany if they don't have to.
Still making some serious attacks on goal here, though.
Trying to draw the Germans away from the basket and seizing this time to go in.
And swarmed up again.
Gaviria waiting.
Oh, and we have two players with two arms on the ball.
Gaviria picking it up for Colombia. Keeps it to the middle.
Oh, and then punched
Good
away
effort by
player
Pipa.
from Germany.
Tada, Pipa. Pipa with a fast break opportunity, but two players from Colombia onto him. Question is, can he hold on to the ball or will they take it out?
And they will take it out.
His hands pulled back. Yep, called by the ref.
Called by the referee, holding without the ball.
Right, this might be the last chance for Germany to equalize. Will we go to overtime, or is Colombia capitalizing on their early lead and taking the game away? 3 minutes of certain nail biter.
Germany not even able to move the ball past halfway. And Colombia looking to make a quick break.
Tada.
Oh,
trying to keep it for Germany.
Snatched away
Strong
by
attack.
Colombia.
Now Colombia is going
very fast swimming.
Incredibly fast swimming, but he cannot hold on to the ball immediately. Kreisig trying to get the ball. Weissenberg attacked by 3 Colombians immediately. He needs to hold on if he wants to bring the ball to his teammate. And this grip across from the back.
And ball back to Colombia.
Yeah, we can see Germany bringing 3 players forward, and there's the ball into the middle, locked up again, and Colombia coming in.
Oh, and manages to push it away.
Lable brought the new player now. Lable moving forward. 2 players onto him, one stopping him in the middle of the pool.
Nice pass over, trying to use the whole space of the pool, but Colombia just too fast
Celis
here.
tightening up the space. Mezquez, they have 2 minutes left in this game. They need to move in now. Mezquez waiting for his teammates, but Colombia certainly also back now. Treiber moving in. Lable on the back side of the basket.
Someone over the other side.
Cannot move the ball. Schoppmüller, Treiber's drawn back up. Ball being ripped out, picked up by Colombia. 1.5 minutes to go. Will this be a 1.5 minute certain surface scrum, or can Germany get back in possession, or will Colombia actually fast break through? We can see them being pushed against their own wall now by Germany. Oh, they're standing on the side. They're not allowed to do that if they hold the ball.
Pushing out now. I'm sure they'll try and push him out of bounds.
Can they push him out of bounds? Oh, keeps possession of the
Colombia
ball.
holds possession.
Gaviria keeps the ball for Germany. Londono moving. Pass downwards. Picked up.
Oh, big
Rodriguez.
strong attack on the head there by the German player.
You can see him in a kind of a chokehold. Tada trying to move the ball for Germany. Trying to move in. No, Mezquez again. One last chance for them to go. Weissenberger coming in from above, being pulled up. 23 seconds to go.
Germany.
Oh, the ball.
Just
Too long.
Slipping the ball away.
Call by the ref.
Ball by the referee.
Holding, and it's 18 seconds to go. The last push of the game.
And
the last chance for Germany to equalize, and the last 18 seconds to go. The last 18 seconds, Colombia has to hold on to their lead. This 1-0 scored in the first minutes of the game by Hector Escobar on such a strong fast break.
German player taking some space around the basket, but
Mezquez, and we certainly see 6 Colombians now diving in. 13 seconds to go. Tada has the ball. Pass.
Oh, big pass there.
Trying to move in from above.
Goal moving.
Swarming the goal. I don't think 6 seconds are enough to get Germany back in this game.
2,
All the ball being
1,
holding.
and it's over.
And we have our male world champions.
And we can hear the stands absolutely rattling.
Colombia
Celebration.
Defending their title from 2019 in Graz to Montreal in 2023. Well done, Colombia, throughout this game. They've tied only once. They've won every single other game they had to play. And they've taken away the finals against Germany with a 1-0 early lead by Hector Escobar. And they played this game down so well. What a game between Colombia and Germany. Intense game, extremely physical game between those 2 teams. And I think this is probably the highest level of physicality in underwater rugby that we have seen over the past decades. We've seen Molde being extremely competitive, Norway being incredibly physical in 2019 already. But still, during this tournament, those teams, they have shown they have upped the level of play and physicality even more during the last years. And congratulations to Colombia, to this squad, training and putting in so much effort day and day over the last years. getting to where they are, and they certainly deserve this title in this tournament.
Yeah, they really have dominated this tournament. Strong showing by Germany, but taken out by Colombia. Excellent work there. Hector Escobar, Shaw, getting dinner paid for by the rest of the team for that quick goal.
Yeah, Hector Escobar will get his bottle of champagne in the evening.
And he should be able to drink it all himself. He absolutely nailed it today. All right, hopefully we'll be able to get an interview by one of the Colombian players and see how they're feeling just before we move to the game between Norway and Colombia from the women's side.
Cuente otra vez para la cámara.
Qué emoción.
Me imagino, felicitaciones. Ya quedaron de campeones ya el segundo año, la segunda mundial consecutivo. ¿Cómo te sientes?
No, súper contento. Primero, saludar a mi novia, a mi familia, a todos. De verdad que los amo mucho y muchas gracias por el apoyo. Uy, no. Qué emoción. Gracias, gracias, gracias.
No, lo hicieron muy bien, felicitaciones.
Y obviamente muchas gracias a los que me apoyan, a Homeway, Productos del Caribe, Jen, Duque, muchas gracias por todo, Don Tu Expertos, a todos los patrocinadores que ayudaron que esto fuera posible. De verdad que muchas, muchas, muchas gracias.
La verdad, muchas...
Hola familia, gracias.
Sí, felicitaciones. Todo el mundo está orgulloso, escucharon en las gradas, todo el mundo estaba yendo con ustedes y todo. De verdad, pues, ¿y cuál es tu partido favorito? ¿Cuál es el que te gustó más ahora en todo el torneo ya después de haber enfrentado a toda esta gente?
Literalmente este, porque este es el que nos da el respiro y ya no me tire esos nervios. Este es el mejor partido porque es el que nos da la victoria y ya podemos descansar y podemos estar bien. Entonces, ya ahora que sigue apoyar a las niñas porque las niñas también van a ser campeonas del mundo, también van a ser campeonas del mundo.
Yo quiero que ganen.
Sí, claro. Ay, vamos a gritar todos. Ay, yo los quiero saludar. Raquel, te amo mucho, te amo mucho, te amo, te amo, te amo, te amo.
Muchas gracias y vaya a gritar, vaya.
Bueno,
Vaya,
chao,
dale.
chao.
Felicitaciones otra vez.
Gracias.